see what he wants to do. He'll probably come in behind us. Let's see, airspeed. 900 foot downwind.
900 feet on downwind.
Spoilers and radio position.
Remember, we just did a bunch of low stuff too, though, right?
Yeah, I feel
so
like I'm getting a little
do we
low.
need half? Yeah. So close them. Ask yourself, do we need half spoilers to make it to the lines? Right.
Okay.
We don't need it to get down from there, right?
Right.
So wait until we feel high again.
Okay.
A little fast. We can slow it down again. Bring that nose up. See we're 60.
Yeah.
That nose up. Keep the spoilers close because we're still low, right? Just get that pitch back to the speed we want. Now we start feeling high, right?
Yep.
There we go. Now get them out. Get that nose down. So, what'd you think?
The fast plate was definitely more aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
And like you're more responsive.
Yeah.
Definitely getting over 2 barns.
So
circling with traffic this time.
Yeah, right. And see how when we saw traffic, we got so keen in on like what is he doing? We started like drifting towards him, right? Instead, we didn't. We could have just circled over 2 times, but we kind of moved pretty far to the west. We moved like a mile to the west, where we were just on a downwind and not a 45 anymore. You know, even though we kind of said, all right, let's get to 2 barns, kind of circle here, maintain that circle. It's easy to kind of get moved around, right?
Right.
Yeah, you can turn, yeah. And then, let's see what else. So on we were a little bit fast in the pattern, but we kept it under control. We got a little fast on final, so, get that speed blade off. Don't try and use the spoiler, or we can use the spoiler to bleed that off, but generally, like, let's just fix it with the pitch for now. So you see how we pitched back up for our speed, then got it under control?
Yes. Yep.
And we waited till we felt high. This is the hard thing after like doing those approaches.
Yeah, it was the first one after doing
all the weird stuff. Yeah, we're like so used to being fast near the ground now that they're getting back on that stabilized glide. The other thing is think about when you want to level off, right? When we were circling over there at 2 barns, think about the altitude at which you want to leave for the day, right? Which is kind of like 1200. Right. So because we were gonna be content doing an extra turn there, right?
Yes.
When we didn't need it. We didn't really have an altitude or like when do we want to leave in mind. It was just like, so you can kind of go, do I want to do one more turn? We're at 13. Every time you ask yourself, like you come around on the 45, ask, do I want to leave yet?
On left 45 for 16, William.
Can kind of help that decision, you know?
Okay.
It's all good. It's practice. The other thing is because we're flying.
It was November, Mike. It just called on the 45.
No, thank you. No, I got that. It's Bravo, Mike. I'm having trouble reading that for whatever reason. Did you hear his downwind call? I heard one. It was a extended downwind, and then when he came back with 600 downwind, I could barely hear it.
Yeah, I was able to read him okay.
Hey, 7 Yankee, we'll do a pattern tow. So, we ready to go? We'll do a pattern tow.
Ready.
And, yeah, we'll get off right over T-Barnes, okay?
Okay. Seven Yankee, Bravo Mike, pattern tow.
Well, Mike, pattern tow.
Push it over here. There you go. See how you kind of hold it in that level flight there? Last two times we kind of ballooned up.
Yeah.
Feel that difference in that transition on that step, right? Good.
No, that's it for me.
Copy that.
To avoid the prop wash, right? Okay. There we go. And then back around to the left, keep that tailplane in sight. Anytime, good.
Now, you asked,
So,
that was a little stall spin.
yes, it was. So drop that nose, roll out. Yep.
You asked if it's important to do the right turn. Is the answer yes? In the right turn, should I be making right-hand turns?
So see here, we're still kind of in that stall.
Yeah.
So recover, back in here. Over 2 barns, right turn.
Right turn?
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No. So what I was saying was, I've got it for a sec.
Yes.
So when you enter the turn, get all established in here. Get to the point where, you know, even if it's not 43 knots, maybe it's like 45 knots. Who cares?
Okay.
It's just kind of slow here.
Right.
Where I'm like trimmed out. I'm not doing anything, right?
Okay.
I'm here where I'm relaxed. My hand's not moving. I'm not really thinking about the turn, right?
Okay.
It's slower. Doesn't have to be slow. But now I'm looking at the runway. I'm not moving the controls, right?
Okay.
So just grab the controls now and don't move them,
Okay.
right? Just keep it relaxed. And when we're in this turn, see we're established and we're not moving. We're not changing direction. We're not changing speed. We might get drifted.
Yeah, which that gives us an idea of drift. And
But if
how the wind
we
is.
have to be in unaccelerated flight to know that, right? So we look down at the runway, we're looking around at all these things and all these elements, and we're going, okay, here comes 1,200 feet. So really, I probably should have rolled out on that last one. We're gonna roll out on this one. So as we come around, we're gonna roll out. Let's go over the checklist, you know?
Yeah.
So run that checklist.
All right, gear down, lock, traffic. I just saw him landing. Wind speed and direction. I think we're pretty calm. I'm showing 12 knots crosswind, but I think we're pretty calm. Definitely gonna. On 1222, so we're pretty much gonna be coming out perfectly here.
And we got a 12 knot headwind here, but no wind on the ground. That's how you should think of that, right?
Okay.
So
Headwind
that means
here.
I'm gonna have to push it here, but there's no wind on the ground. So at some point it dies off.
Okay, so we'll hopefully feel that.
But we do have to penetrate into a wind, right? So it's not nothing, but cool. All right, then keep going, sorry.
All right, trim. We want to be at 55, so I'll trim down a little bit. Spoilers. Hopefully they work. And back in. Williams traffic, Bravo Mike's on left 45, runway 16 Williams. Traffic. Alright, both tow planes are down. Romeo Mike looks like it's in the hangar. So they're done. They even said they're done. Alright, I'm downwind heading to the trailer park. Look pretty good. That's about a 30 right there. About a 30-degree angle. So we want to put in our spoilers before we make our turn. So since we're coming up on our 45, I'm gonna go ahead and put my spoilers in since I feel pretty good.
So this still okay.
And we're reaching the 45 now. So I'll make a nice little slow turn, nose down, keep my speed. And a little shorter than usual. So,
Are the white lines going up, down, or staying in the same place?
Up.
Okay.
slow, but that's okay because we got a nose down to get our thing. We're a little high, but we'll just pull them out just a little.
Just small pitch adjustments, right? Just get that speed right where you want it. So pitch for 55. And don't start flaring early. Keep that nose down, nose down, nose down, nose down. Now start to hold it off. Hold it. on that. So, what do you think about that?
It's a little. I liked it better than the other one as far as I for sure adjusted my pitch.
Mm-hmm.
But then once I got to my 55, I made a few slight adjustments, or I didn't catch the 55 well enough. But I did good of changing my pitch to get to my landing speed, and then using the spoiler to kill my altitude.
Right. Yeah. Yes. You used them properly. I would still say. So we want to be careful about how fast we change the pitch there.
Okay.
You did an okay job at what you did there, capturing it, but fix the pitch attitude. Don't pitch for your airspeed.
Okay.
Meaning you went, okay, I need to slow down. Nose up to almost the horizon. There's 55. Push back down, right?
Okay.
Versus, I know what 55 looks like. It's like a Red Bull can sitting on the
6
glare shield.
inches.
Pitch up a half an inch, and it'll slow itself down
Okay.
if you get fast.
And let it go to
Yeah, because otherwise, if you get behind it and you go, okay, I'm going to pitch up, and then you get distracted by something, and then you go, oh, there's 55, we're going to miss it. And it's really bad if we miss it,
Yeah.
right?
We're too slow.
So there's 2 ways to change that airspeed, right?
Okay.
It's like, I'm just a hair fast, let's just pitch up, you bring the nose up a little bit, and let that speed bleed off, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's a little more stabilized way to do it. You did okay. You know, I mean, you're keeping it, all the way
I feel
through.
like if I had to do it myself,
Mhm.
died back there, I
Yeah.
feel like I wouldn't kill myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Too.
Absolutely. No, I 100% agree with that. You're making, you're seeing all these things.
And
I would say that you did on the last 2. You started grabbing the spoilers a little bit early.
Okay.
So remember